because I feel like I really need to reconnect with my inner child in Doodle. Quick question, when's the last time you doodled? Exactly. So I'm about to pull up Pinterest because that's one of my favorite places to go for doodle inspo. But I'm also gonna do just like some random doodling and with like pen sounds because I think that those are super relaxing. So let's start with a picture and then I'll get into some scribbling. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna try just with some pen first. So I'll have that off in the corner, but this is my sketchbook. There's a bunch of random stuff in it. Let's make sure I don't show anything too random. A flash blank page. This is going to be my pen of choice. Pilot G207. This is the best pen. Unfortunately, it's not super cheap, but you know, that's how it goes. They last a while though, but this is what the package looks like. It's a gel roller pen. I'm so sorry, I don't know what you can see. I'm a pro YouTuber. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna do like a kind of a bigger version. Make sure you can see here. Okay, so I'm back. I know I'm in frame. But I need my reference, so I can't screen mirror the whole time. But here we go. So we're gonna do like a little flower. I'm gonna try to do it like kind of bigger than it is here. Like probably take up like this space. It's like already bad. Hang on. This is gonna be really raw footage. I'm not really gonna be trying to be perfect here. I just want to doodle. I don't know what happened over here. Make it a little pointier. Gonna do in like a leaf. Doesn't really look like a leaf, but that's okay. That's alright. Then we're going to do big 3 shapes almost. Looks like a 3. That one's kind of. It's the only thing with gel pens is they are going to smudge. Cute. Got a little bigger of a dot. We have a like floating flower, which is like 3 threes put together. I'm not an artist, but I love art. Art is so important, you guys, and being willing to make bad art is so good for you. Like, you just need to put yourself out there. It doesn't have to be a Picasso or a, not knowing any other artists. off the top of my head, but you don't have to be perfect. Like, perfection is the killer of joy. What do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. That, yes, that. So that's really cute. I don't know if you can see. We have like a little flower thing happening here. But I do on this page want to, maybe we can color those in a second. On this page, I want to use just some like random scribbles and shapes because I think that the sound of a pen scribbling is actually like the most relaxing ASMR ever. So I'm just gonna first like okay. Let's take this little tail end. That's kind of cool. What if we color in like random parts? Like, it's kind of cool. Did you guys ever do the thing where you like would like scribble like and then like I'm trying to think what it was. It was like maybe I'm not doing it justice, but you follow the line. You do it again. A little abstract kind of. That's kind of cool. So darkening. It looks like something. Actually, it looks like nothing, but that's like the point. That's like the point. Let's see what can we can sketch. Do you guys remember making those super S's, or that's what I call them? And look at the 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then you connect. We're gonna connect this line to this line, and then this line to this line. See the magic happen. Do you see it forming? The S. The S. And then we're gonna form, you can either do a straight line like this, or I used to like make it go in like that to make it look kind of pointy. And then you could either go curved like this, or you could go pointy like that. But I think the original is something like, let's do one of each. So this one's going to be the pointy. See, when you do that, it kind of looks like an 8 more than an S. 8. Skater boy. Skate. Oh my god, I just made an 8. I was trying to make an S, but I got excited. Okay, and then, or we can try the like kind of soft version where we go 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, and then we do, and then you square it off. Oh my gosh, that's so ugly. This one's like, this one's elite. And then this one could be. I've never done it like this before, but let's see what happens. I'm doing it so sloppy. Oh wait, that's cute. I love that. Okay, so let's do some more scribbles. Let's scribble. Let's move to this page. Let's write Midnight Mirage. Let's try to write it like really pretty. I don't know if it'll come out that way, but we can try. Okay, so if I do like a oh my god, I was holding my breath the whole time. Midnight. Mirage, 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 mirage. Oh my, I just spelled it wrong. Oh my god, I forgot the A. Midnight 𝒦𝓃𝒹𝓈. Midnight 𝒦𝓃𝓃. New channel name, guys. Midnight 𝒦𝓃𝓃. Welcome to your Midnight 𝒦𝓃𝓃. I'm trying to think, should we color these flowers? I have some markers here. These are the markers that were in the thumbnail. We got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I tried to choose like more muted tones. I love a muted rainbow. Should we actually like make a rainbow really fast? Hang on, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Let's do it in the corner here. That's gorgeous. Oh, marker on my hand. Oh, that's like not really giving orange. And also I messed up. Okay, I mean, it's kind of giving orange. I hope these colors show up good on camera because I have no idea what it looks like. If you guys like videos like this, let me know. I thought this was like a good idea because I've been like into doodling again recently, and just kind of like picking up a pen, a marker, and a piece of paper without like thinking too hard about it and being like, I have to create art. Like, you just create whatever you want. It's like what we all used to do, you know, before we were tainted by the pressures of society to be perfect. Yada, yada, yada. Roy G. Biv, am I right? What is your favorite color? If you are still awake, comment your favorite color. Do you want to know what mine is? It's the one I'm doing right now. I love green. I specifically love this green too, but I love all greens, honestly. Green is just like superior color. Alright. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. When I was younger, I always thought it felt wrong that blue went before purple. And I could not tell you why, but to me it's like, maybe it's because blue feels like darker than purple. I don't know, that's not true though, necessarily. Blue just feels like it should go before purple. I don't know. Don't ask me why I think the way I think, I just do. And then we have a purple here. It's a little scribbly. I wanted this to be more of like a uniform rainbow. And then what we can do is we can watch this. We're gonna do some sparkles. Show the magic of the rainbow. But then we are also going to darken the sparkles. I love this emoji, by the way, the sparkle emoji with the 3 sparkles. I way overuse it. I use it with like the nail emoji to be like, yeah. I don't even know what I really mean by that, but like, my friends get it when I send it to them. See, it looks kind of 3D now. 3D. Oh. Alright. What else is there? Let's look up more inspo. I mean, I could draw like my dog. I could try to draw my dog. That'd be difficult, but worth it. Okay, so my dog's name is Potter. Oh, you guys, how come every single thing I touch? Potter, and he is Amish. He's not Amish, but we got him from an Amish couple. So, his roots are Amish. But he is a Yorkie poo. Sometimes I like to call him a Porky or a Doodle because I think it's funny. And he kind of looks like this. Okay, so he has a nose. He has like this really adorable like black nose. I've never drawn a dog before, so this looks like a pig nose. Hence Porky. But I'm gonna draw him with a little smile because I want him to be happy. And he has these amazing glittering like black eyes. They're brown, but they look black. They look black. I draw like the little shinies for his eyes. You can't really see them, but hopefully you get the gist. But when he looks at you like he's looking into your soul, oh my god, that looks crazy. Alright, so let's draw like a little tuft of hair. One thing about Potter is that he has a mohawk. You're not going to be able to see it in this drawing of him because it's on his body. This is actually terrifying. Oh my god. Okay, go onto my community tab. In a different tab, go to my channel, open up the community tab or the posts, and you tell me if this looks like him. I put a picture of him up there, so you let me know. Because, I mean, I think it looks exactly like him. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I feel like it's time to flip the page. I do love this beautiful, like, rainbow though, but let's see if we can flip the page. What's back there? Alright, so I'm gonna look up some scribble doodles. I want to do something that's gonna make good sound. These are fun. Okay, so I have these like interesting little faces that we're gonna make out of blobs. So why don't we do like, we're just gonna do like a random shape. And then we're gonna do another one here. Another one here. Here. Let's do that one's got like a little point on it. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna sketch. We're gonna sketch these out on the edges. Perfect. So we want them to look kind of like roughly sketched out like this. I also really quickly, because I gotta do it, if you have watched multiple of my videos and this is not your first, and you happen to not be subscribed or didn't realize that you weren't subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. It helps me so much. And it also helps you because if you do like my content, you can go ahead and hit the bell too if you really like my content. But if you do like my content, then you'll be able to see it when it comes out. It'll be on your recommended page because you'll be subscribed. So, but if this is your first video of mine, you know, I'm not trying to rope you into anything. You can ease your way in. I do like a lot of different ASMR on my channel, and I don't know if you guys like hate that or love that. There's definitely some things that are sticking, but I love like a lot of different types of ASMR, and I'm also just very like all over as a person. Like I like many different things, like hobbies. Like I'm somebody that's like a jack of all trades, but not like a jack, I guess. Like I always say I'm like mediocre at a lot of different things, and I'm not really very, very good at any one thing because I love to try so many different things all the time. So I like rotate my hobbies. I never give up on them. like I have the same hobbies. They don't like get tossed in the trash ever unless it's just something that just didn't click. But I tend to rotate them, so they usually come back around when and if it's a good time for them to come back around. But I never like really lose interest. They're just always there in the back of my mind as something I'd like to go back to. So that's how I feel about my YouTube channel, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sing, oh, I'm gonna do a role play, oh, I'm just gonna do a trigger assortment. And I see some other people, and I mean, there's some people like that for sure, but I see some other people and they just seem to have it, like, they have their niche and their audience loves it, and I don't know if going all over the place is the vibe, but I actually just don't think I could stick to one thing if there was, you know, if I was to save my life, like, essentially, I don't think I could stick to one thing. So I appreciate you for watching. If you like me in all my forms. So I'm gonna, now we have our blobs sketched out. There's one that is like, I'll show you guys the picture afterwards, but I kind of want to like do, I want to like copy these faces and like kind of do some of my own first. So there's one that I really like of a lady with swirly eyes. So I think I'm gonna do that for this one. And we're gonna start, I think I want the eyes to be up here. So we're just gonna do a swirl really quickly. And then we're gonna sketch it out and do it again. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do some eyelashes. I feel like I watched recently a video of somebody doing like doodling as ASMR, and it like took me back to being a kid. Like, I swear that is something that I used to love watching, and I didn't even like realize it until I watched this video. I think it was by like Sparks ASMR, who I don't think posts anymore. Like, I just searched up like Doodle ASMR and I found her, so I didn't really know who she was, but she like posted like pen scribbling, and I was like, oh my god, this reminds me of when I was younger and we would have like, obviously, art time or whatever, even in art class or something, and we would just like draw, and then you would like watch your friend, or you'd have a friend, you know, there was always the kids that were like really good at drawing, and you would like watch them draw something and be like, wow, you're good, you're good. So this is our lip lady. Who's like kind of drugged out looking. Next, the way this person is drawing their like noses is so interesting. So this is how they're drawn. But let's do this one, the one where like the eyes are rolling. So we're gonna start with these oval shapes. How do you guys feel about drawing? I feel like drawing and like art, for me, I am a lot better at doing it from a reference. If I'm like focused and patient and have time, if I have a reference, I can get it like pretty close. I mean, depending on what it is. Obviously, if it's like a realism painting, that's just not happening. But for like just doodles and stuff that I'm like, I could never do it just like from my mind. I mean, maybe, but like not if I just want to like sit down and draw like right now. But from reference, I can kind of like hit stuff right on the head. That's just like how my brain works. Okay, so we have these eyes are like kind of rolling all around. I don't know if you can like see that, like get the vision, but we're just gonna like color it in really quickly, really lightly. Oh, it kind of ruined it. Here, let's darken these lines of the eyes, rolling, and then the outline of the actual eye. There we go. Do you guys draw or paint or anything? If you used to and you don't anymore, I highly recommend going back to it if it's something you enjoy, because it's so therapeutic and it's fairly cheap, you know. Like if you want to like have a paint night with your friends, that can get kind of expensive if you don't already own like paint supplies. Whereas like a doodle party. I think my nose is not thin enough, so we're gonna bring the sides in really fast. Nothing wrong with a thick nose, but it's not really looking like a nose. I also think that these eyes just are too dark, like the middle part. Like you can't really tell that the eye is like rolling, but whatever. And she's got like this little smirk. Yes, yes. How fun. So her eyes are going all over the place. And then we're gonna take, like, they keep showing these like little black blobs, almost like little shiny pieces, but like in the negative. Yeah, I don't know if that's helpful or not for anything. What about some wavy eyes? Some wavy eyes. Let's make these eyes huge. I want them to be like stupid big. Eyelashes. Oh my gosh, I also have a subtle flex, okay? I did I did a video where I did other ASMR artist triggers. I'll put a card in case you haven't seen it and want to go watch. And it was like low-key a fail. No, I did it, like it was fine, but some of it was like kind of a fail. And one of the ASMR artists I did was ASMR Rebecca. I did her that yellow thing trigger, and then I did like a comb trigger that she does, and oh my goodness, she commented on the video and it made my entire like life, to be honest. So it was really nice of her, and I love her for that. But if you don't know who ASMR Rebecca is, you gotta go check her out. She's great. I was wondering if I should pull out the Blue Yeti for this video, but I was like, I feel like lo-fi is like, for something like this, is like pretty good, because you can, it feels like you're like in the room with me, kind of. I mean, not that the Blue Yeti doesn't feel like you're in the room with me, but like, it just feels more like real, like when you were a kid. So we're doing this nose again. And then we're gonna make the lips like really big. kind of love it. Okay. There was this girl online. I am gonna put her name like right here because I'm like I have to like tell you guys who she is. Like she is pretty great, but I just recently found her and she does like doodles like this, kind of, not like this, but here, let me see if I can find kind of like this was inspired by it, where it's the whole thing is like doing something that like fulfills your brain and kind of in the way that social media does, but not in like the opposite way. So what she'll do is she'll make shapes like this and she'll fill them like this, almost like what I did here. She'll fill them and then she'll fill the space outside of it, like right outside of it, and it creates all these spaces, and watching her do it is so satisfying. And she talks about how like if you have trouble even like watching her like finish the whole thing, 'cause she doesn't do it in real time, but she cuts the video together and the videos are kind of long for like a short form content, because that's what it's on. It's like on Instagram Reels or something. And she just kind of talks about how it helps like get your attention span like back to normal-ish, I guess, if you are doom scrolling like all the time, which many of us are. So I don't know, I thought that to be like very interesting and like kind of fun, because you know, I saw it and I was like, oh, when's the last time I doodled? And then I was like, people just don't doodle anymore. You know, you get older, you stop doodling. You stop doodling. And then you start watching ASMR. I think more people need to watch ASMR, I'm not even joking. People who think ASMR is weird really freak me out. I'm like, oh, so you just like don't like to relax, or like what? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I also wanted to do more of the, I'm gonna make a really skinny nose. We're gonna see if it works. I wanted to do more of that like really aggressive, like chaotic ASMR like I did with the basement video, because you guys really seem to like that, and I also really love ASMR like that. But every once in a while I want to make a video that's like more chill, because I feel like those are the vibes. Sometimes you just want, like, this is almost like a little podcast, but if you needed like something in the background, or you're like folding your laundry or something, this could be like pretty relaxing. Let's give her like some juicy lips, and they kind of come out to the side, and then let's like make her bottom lip a little crazy. Oh, she looks upset. I feel bad. Do you think we could give her eyebrows and it would fix it? No, now she just looks like she's like, what? I think these are coming out really well, honestly. Let me do an outline of this. I like a rough outline, like I did here. It just makes it look like a little bit more like drawn. That's so cool. Okay, I love this. Okay, so we have two more. And we've already done rolling eyes, swirly eyes, wavy eyes, and like squinty eyes. I think the only thing left, there's actually two left, or three left. So we could do like vertical eyes, which look kind of like really human, or we could do the one that has a bunch of eyes inside the eyes, or do the vertical swirly eyes like this, but vertical. Maybe we could make two faces in one. Like maybe we could make these twins that are cleaving. That would be cool. Like, let's do, for this one, let's do the vertical. So we're gonna do like circles here. There is no space for the nose yet again. Let's go around the eye really quickly. And then we're just gonna go down, basically. It's almost like a cat eye. Also, really quickly, I'm going to talk about my posting schedule. So my posting schedule is, as of now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I am like dying trying to keep up with that. I'm not changing it though. I'm still keeping it Monday, Wednesday, Friday as my goal, because I think that that really helps me like put out more videos. So I'm not changing it, but that being said, it will eventually change. I am, for those of you who don't know, going to grad school in the summer, and it's for a PhD program. Oh my god, why did I sign up for that? She's really pretty. She looks like she reads like important literature. But yeah, so eventually I'm probably gonna go down to one video a week, but the goal is to never quit this channel again. Ever. I think I said in some video that like it is very possible with the way that life just goes that I will take long breaks, but I'm hoping everyone just like sticks with me. And I find a good community on here. I'm so grateful for you guys and the little community that I have right now. I want to find like more people that like my content and help me like to come up with new ideas and stuff like that, because I love ASMR so much and I don't want to quit. When I quit the first time I was like younger, and I also didn't really quit. Like I think the video is still up. Like I have a lot of my older videos still up, but it was like where I've been. And it was like a 56-second long video of me being like, I'm in school and it's hard, but I'm coming back. I was gonna say, and then I never came back, but I guess I did, because here I am now. But yeah, I just kind of want to be, I don't know, like just transparent with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. That I don't want to leave this channel. This is like something that has really helped me just stay grounded post-grad and feel like I'm doing something that I want to do, because most days it is like go to work, come home, take a shower, go to work, come home, take a shower, and that, you know, it's really easy to lose the plot in that. So this has been like something to keep me accountable, keep me creative, keep me on my toes and thinking of new things. And so I really want to push content for you guys while I can post a lot right now. Like it's difficult to post 3 times a week, but it's not impossible. So I really want to be posting 3 times a week if I can. So that being said, you will get a video on Wednesday. I try to post anywhere between 3:45 and 5 p.m. I don't know if that's a good time. I mean, I looked at my analytics and it says like a lot of people are on at that time, but that's the time I'm sticking to for now. These are eyeballs. You can't really tell. You can't really tell that they're eyeballs, can you? I drew them too small, but whatever. I might need to do this more. Honestly, I feel like I'm really getting into it. If you guys could see me, I know I'm not in the video, but I'm like hunched over this paper, like really focusing. And I love that there's like no other sounds happening. Although I do think this would be really good with like rain sounds. But yeah, to make a long story short, love you guys, grateful for you guys. We'll continue posting and coming up with like ideas and stuff of things to do. Singing you to sleeps are never gonna go anywhere because you guys love them and I love making them. They are like a little bit labor intensive because I have to wait till nighttime to film them, and everyone in my house is up at night, so it is it's a lot. But whatever, I love making them, so they're not going anywhere, and I have really fun ideas for the ones coming up. So if you followed me for that and you're like, where's that content, it's coming. And then also yeah, just know that my posting schedule is subject to change, but I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so these are the people. Should we name them? This one is giving Franny. I feel like. Franny. Wanda. Lisa. And dive. Like from Chowder. And dive. And this one's Frank. Okay. And Jess. Jordy and Jess. The twins. Alright. That's that. How long have I been filming? No way, this is 46 minutes long. That's weird. That's wild. Okay. So let me pause 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna do some just straight up scribbling. We're gonna do some pen scribbling. Let's use this purple pen. You know what? Actually, no. Let's use this teal pen. We're gonna scribble. This is also a really good way to get anger out. I feel if you are like struggling with anything. So we're just gonna Let's make some shapes, and maybe like like a bird, like a bird. Yeah, let's draw a bird. That's what Spark ASMR did. Oh, it's giving penguin now, so I kind of want to do that. Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. What about a square? A triangle? Do you guys remember the types of triangles? There's a right triangle that has... I don't get it actually. Oh, it's all right angles. Like it's like... Dang. I don't think it's all right angles. I think it just has a right angle. And there's isosceles, which has two sides that are longer than the one. Like that. And then there's equilateral, which is like every side's the same, which I can't technically do because I don't have a thing. And then there's, what is it when all the sides are different? I don't know. Geometry majors in the comments, please let us know. I don't even think you can major in geometry. What else? Octagon, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. House. With a door and windows. And then we can make it like a 3D house. It's behind the penguin. It's got some grass. And then like a pathway maybe. And then there's like a car in the driveway. That's so stupid. Okay. Alright. Well, with that, I will say please like, comment,